Warning. Warning. The following video you're about to view may be considered rude, crude, and vile. It will contain harsh language of a graphic and adult nature. Views and opinions nobody wants to agree with. Viewer discretion is highly advised. If you don't want to hear harsh language, stop watching. If you don't want to be offended in any way, stop watching. If you have any faith in humanity left, stop watching now. If you continue to watch and you become offended, it's your own fault. Good fucking morning. Today is Saturday, May 3rd, 2014. We didn't have an episode last week because I was fucking out of town. Deal with it. Anyways, as always, well, as it's been lately, let me rephrase. Good fucking morning. Now sponsored by Lovejoy Vapor. Go to lovejoyvapor.com, hit the promo code GFM20, and get a 20% discount on your purchases of all e-liquids, the juice. Lovejoyvapor.com uses pharmaceutical-grade flavoring, pharmaceutical-grade ingredients, and they taste really fucking good. Anyways, go to lovejoyvapor.com, get your order today. Now, on to the fucked up news. And again, we start with Florida. As always. Fucking Florida. Anyways, in West Park, which is near Fort Lauderdale, there's a kid named Andrew Shepard, 16 years old. Coffee. Now, he was riding the bus with his 14-year-old sister, Jasmine, coming home from school. Unfortunately, Andrew's diabetic and went into a diabetic seizure on the bus. So, his sister goes running to the bus driver, tries to tell him, get him to stop, calling the ambulance, something. The bus driver stops in front of their bus stop, tells the kids it's your stop, get off. Doesn't call an ambulance, doesn't call for help, doesn't try and help. As soon as they're off the bus, the kid starts having the rest of the seizure in the street, and the bus driver drives away. Yes, this actually fucking happened. Needless to say, the parents are pissed. And what's funny, not funny, but it's bad, all school buses now have security cameras on them for reasons just like this. His footage is surprisingly blank. Somehow the driver's probably erased it. Now, the bus driver isn't driving at the moment, but still technically has his job. Which is bullshit. Anyways, next fucking story. In Kansas City, Missouri, there's a 7-year-old named Caleb Prim. Now, Caleb's in second grade, 7 years old, and was being bullied horribly in the class. Now, he wasn't being physically bullied, but verbally, mentally, getting made fun of to the point that this kid, who may have mental problems, we don't know, started getting really upset and started crying. So, teacher heard what was going on and called when the teacher couldn't calm the kid down. He or she called the security from the principal's office to come down, get the student, and take the student to the principal's office. I'm referring to Caleb, not the bullies. Caleb was sent to the principal's office because Caleb was being bullied, and apparently the teacher didn't think he was man enough. So the security officer got him to the office. Instead of sitting down and talking with the kid, trying to calm him down, what does he do? He puts Caleb in handcuffs. 7 years old, mind you. 2nd grade. No weapons, didn't bring a gun to school to be cool or anything. A 2nd grader who was merely getting upset because he was getting bullied hardcore. And he gets in trouble. What the fuck has happened to our school systems? Back in the day, a teacher cared. Now it seems the teacher's constantly taking the bully's side. Anybody who's ever seen my show knows this to be true. I swear the teachers and principals and everything else today were the bullies when we were kids. And now they're in charge, and now they're taking the bully's sides. It's fucked up and it's wrong. Anyways, handcuffs on a 7-year-old fucking kid. Next fucking story. No, I'm not tearing it off. No, I'm not throwing it. I got lazy and started forgetting to pick him up. My wife didn't like that. So I stopped. Next fucking story. Excuse me. Now, the credit for this story goes to my dear friend Emma, who's been a good supplier of my stories for quite a while. Thank you, Emma. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Now, in England, Andrew and Danielle Overlandhog, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's an odd-spelled last name. Anyways, they're pissed off, and rightfully so. Now, if you need to take your kid out of school for whatever reason, doesn't matter what country as far as I can tell, you have to fill out a form, which is common. Well, the kid's grandfather died. I don't know if it's the father or the mom or the dad, but their grandfather died 8 months after their grandmother died. So they filled out a form in order to excuse their children from, from school for a couple days, whatever. So they filled out the form. They received back in the mail that the kids' day off were not approved. And because if they go to this funeral, they can risk being held back and the parents being fined for not having their students in school. Now, apparently, you can only have your kid out of school if it's exceptional circumstances. Their grandfather dying is not exceptional circumstances, apparently, which is bullshit. It's a death in the family. I don't care what country you're from. You respect something like that. I'm just, this happened in another country, and still, their grandmother died just 8 months prior to this shit happening. And now the kids may have to redo their school year. The parents can be fined. What the fuck is going on with schools? And all my stories had to do with schools. Oh, what the fuck is happening? Anyways, in the same district, not at the same school, but a similar school right in the same area, a teacher, the headmistress, was allowed a month off because she got married. So an employee can get a month off because they're getting hitched, but a kid can't get a few days off to bury his grandfather? Shit like this really, really pisses me the fuck off. And I'm barely awake to fucking boot. Anyways, this has been episode 39 of Good Fucking Morning. It would be episode 24. I've decided to renumber these. Still gonna keep the season thing going, but in all honesty, I'd rather rename it episode 39 than episode 24. Reason is because season 1 ended on episode 15. Season 1 ended because I had to take the time to move, and I needed a break from my old place to here, which is why I'm no longer getting bitten up by fucking mosquitoes. But I remembered once I get to episode 100, It'll only be like episode whatever on here for the season. I decided, and I also asked several people online, they agreed with me, that I should redo the numbering. So this is episode 39 of Good Fucking Morning, yeah. 24 plus 15. Crazy times. It'll be weird once I get to like episode 50 or episode 100. Fuck, episode 1000. Oh, God. Could you imagine me doing 1,000 of these fucking things? Anyways, if you like what you see and you want to see more, click the subscribe button. Go ahead and rate, thumbs up, the thumbs down button. We need a middle finger button. I still say that'd be awesome. And of course, if you have any fucked up story ideas, leave a comment below. Or you can check us out on facebook.com/goodeffingmorning. EFFING. And there'll be a link. They won't let me do fucking. But anyways, go ahead and message the Facebook page. Post a comment below or send me a message in if you find a fucked up story you want to see on Good Fucking Morning. Anyways, the weirdest fucked up stories you can find. Anyways, I'm Justice on the internet. Later.